Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine and I'm back here to review another episode of CBS's Big Brother Season 20, episode number 31, so let's just get down to it. As far as tonight's episode is concerned, when the veto competition was going on, I was looking at Instagram because Tom Ford, the designer, was doing this whole runway show and I caught the tail end of it and the dresses were so pretty. But I already knew that Casey was going to win, so I mean, there was really no need to sit down and really watch it and pay attention to all the edits and who looked like they were about to win and who was working hard, because I already knew Casey won. So let's get down to this review. Now, Tyler's the HOH. Haleigh and Scotty are the nominees. Scotty is on the block because he is the battle bag winner. He left and he came back, and that's a danger to level 6. Or, as I call them, 4+2. And Haleigh's on the block because she targeted Tyler. Not surprised. And Tyler's like, I got to keep them both calm this week. Haleigh says, you know what, I survived and adapted. I'm not going anywhere. And Scotty believes that because Tyler told him he's the pawn this week. And he's going to do what he can to win the veto and stay in the house. Haleigh told Scotty all about how she saw level 4 together and how they were jumping around and celebrating last week. Tyler tells Haleigh, you know what, I don't decide who the target is. Nobody told me who the target is. And he put Scotty up because that's what the house wants. I'm looking at it like, dude, you're the HOH. That's a horrible excuse. These are your choices, not everybody else's choices. If these people in this house are really super fans like they say they are, they know that you chose these people because you wanted to put them on the block, not because everybody else told you to put them on the block. But see, this is the way Tyler's going to try to win the game. Is that going to work? I have no idea. It depends on the jury, and it depends on who's in the jury, not just the high falte people, but I'm talking about the people from level 6. Will they be happy with him or will they be upset with him? Haleigh said that she needs to win the veto to save herself. So JC comes into the HOH room and he says that everybody thinks the target is Haleigh, and he starts talking about how much of a danger Scotty is if he stays in the game. And JC tells us that, you know, Tyler is doing what JC wants him to do, and JC is controlling the game, and he hopes that he can continue to do that until the end. Then he tells Tyler that he's acting weird. Tyler says he has to keep an eye on JC because he sees what JC is doing, and he knows somewhat what JC's end game is, and he's going to try to stop him soon. I'm like, good luck with that, because JC right now should be on the block because JC is dangerous, and if you know that somebody's a danger, you should put them on the block. Really, I think that JC should be the one evicted over Scotty at this point because of how dangerous he is. But, I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. So, Sam straightens Tyler's hair, and they show that segment, but that segment happened last week. We see a Tyler and Angela segment. It is what it is. Then we get to the segment of picking veto players. Tyler picks Casey. Haleigh picks JC. Scotty picks Sam because he thinks that Sam would save him to ensure that Haleigh would go. Yeah, she would do that if Haleigh was the target this week, but she's not. Angela says she's over Sam. I'm over Angela. JC said he's over Sam. I'm over JC. Brett says he's over Sam. I'm over Brett. They all think Sam is crazy. Casey says that Sam is bringing down the vibes and they have to get her out of the game as soon as possible. I'm like, listen, if she's that annoying, if she's that crazy, if she's that much of a danger in this game, shouldn't she be on the block right now? Exactly. These players are going to keep on until JC, Brett, and Sam get to a point in the game where all three of them will be untouchable, and that time is coming very soon. So Haleigh decides, you know what, I'm going to sever the ties that I had with Fessy as far as everything that Fessy did last week and kind of bond with Casey so that I could stay in the game. Haleigh learns that she's not level 6's target. Casey continues to try to bond with Haleigh because in doing so, if Haleigh becomes HOH, Haleigh won't nominate her. Well, at least that's what she thinks. Scotty stands in level 6's way of winning the game according to Casey, and that's why he needs to go. So, as I said before, Casey won the veto competition, and the veto comp was called Control Your Emotions. Scotty still believes that he's a pawn. Tyler tells Haleigh in another conversation not to freak out or do anything crazy. I don't know what it is with Tyler and level 6 thinking that everybody's going to go crazy and tear up the house or something like that. Like, people are allowed to have emotions. I don't understand why emotions are all of a sudden outlawed in Big Brother. Like, season is really, really weird. Haleigh says she's alone and she feels like she could work with Tyler. She could if Tyler wasn't in all those different final 2 deals with just about everyone. And Tyler reveals, you know what, level 6 doesn't want you to go this week. He wants her to go, though. Haleigh says that Tyler is beating around the bush, and he is. He always is. Haleigh is told not to tell Scotty about their conversation. So when she's talking to Scotty and they're laying on the, I believe that's a hammock, Haleigh says she's not worried about this week. I mean, it's out of her hands, obviously. Scotty thinks basically that level 6 is not that smart. And they're not doing jury management and so on and so forth. Which they're not doing jury management, but this is the way they're playing the game. So Scotty tells her Tyler told him that he's the pawn, and that upset her. We see another segment where she's in a room and she's crying, and then Casey comes in and she hugs her, and Haleigh tells Casey all about what Scotty said to her. And Casey asks Haleigh, do you trust me? She tells her to stay calm. Scotty doesn't know what he's talking about. Casey, in the end, chose not to use the veto. She said, this is best for the game. Casey said the game's going according to plan for level 6, and that Scotty's going to go this week. Tyler would rather Haleigh go because Haleigh targeted him. He still has that grudge. Scotty will remain social and trust in the plan, which he was told will equal Haleigh leaving the game, but really he's the one that's going to leave the game. Haleigh said she will keep fighting. She will not lay down and die. Honestly, this episode, in my opinion, was boring. But as I said before, I continue watching these episodes because I have to continue these reviews to get all the way to finale night. But all those extra segments, honestly, it was just too much. I guess in the house, after all the Faute and Hivers left, things really aren't like upbeat and fun, because a lot of people on social media are complaining about how boring level 6 is. The times when I do watch the feeds, they're kind of boring. And I hope that we get another segment from the jury or something. I heard that tomorrow, rumor has it, that we're supposed to be hearing from Caitlyn of all people. And we're going to hear how she feels about what she saw and so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of tonight's episode, and let me know who do you think is going home. Leave that in the comment section at the bottom. I'll be back tomorrow to do a review on time. Sunday's review will be on time. Next Wednesdays will be late. Thursdays will be on time, and next Sundays will be on time. I love you all. Take care, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.